you got the
The lights
lights,
went
yeah.
back out.
I had joints on yesterday.
I don't know what to do with the lights. Because they'll start back there, and then in a few minutes we'll be in the pitch
Slept
black.
with it last night.
Keep seeing them.
Yes.
Yeah.
All this modern, up-to-date stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the mic's on, so does everybody have a hot mic?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
All right. Marion Salter moved to approve the minutes for November 1st. Dr. Horton seconded. All in favor? Aye. Ms. Rock, is there any old business to come before the commission?
No, ma'am, not at this time.
Thank you. We'll move directly into new business. 120601 Heather and Bethane Newell, that was approved administratively. It was an emergency repair for storm damage, replaced with the same roof. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move.
I'll second.
Dr. Crosno moved. Dr. Horton seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? 120602 Frank's Properties, 300 2nd Street. This is roof replacement. Mr. Franks, would you go to the podium, please? And I think you have the next one also. 120602, Commissioners, that should be in your folder. And this was a different roofing.
I couldn't hardly hear you, but yeah, replace a roof on 352 Second Street with 3-tab weatherwood shingles.
Okay.
Not 3-tab, architectural.
I think we were on 300 Second Street first. I think you said 352 just now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
300 Second also, same thing.
Okay, so 300 Second is a roof replacement, and it is the architectural shingles,
Right, same
correct?
thing, yeah,
All
weatherwood.
right.
I move to approve that application.
Mr. Donahoe has moved to approve the application as presented. Is there a second?
I second
Dr. Crosno has seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the next one is 120603 CMJ Realty, 352 Second Street. Those are architectural shingles.
I'll move approval on the application.
I'll second.
Dr. Horton has moved approval of the application as presented, and Ms. Salter seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
120604, Ms. Linda Graves, represented by Mickey Bruton. Mr. Bruton, would you go up to the mic, please? And Commissioners, if you recall, Ms. Graves came before us for a metal roof to be placed on that Tudor cottage. It was not approved. Since that time, Mr. Bruton has proposed another roofing.
Yes. What we're going to do is remove the slate roof that's there and replace it with, can you hear? With the architectural. And here is the color that we had asked you guys to look at and approve.
What
Can
color
you
is
show
it?
us? would you bring-
This is colonial slate.
Second page of your application.
Yeah, but you can't tell much there.
Okay. And it's colonial slate. Will you show Dr. Crosno and Mr. Donahoe, please? And
It's the large sample there.
Yes, this is large, this is
Okay.
profile.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure this was the color and it wasn't something up there. That's fine.
Okay, everybody's had a chance to
Move
look at it?
approval of the application.
Dr. Horton has moved to approve the application as presented.
I'll second.
Ms. Salter has seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Okay.
Thank y'all.
Brittany McMahon, 400 University Parkway. Can you come up? She can come with you.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a sign application.
Just state who you are.
Yeah,
who you're-
and what I'm doing, basically. Sorry, this is very new to me. Brittany McMahon and Sound Mind Solutions. I'm a licensed therapist opening a private practice,
What kind of therapist?
a licensed therapist.
Okay.
opening a private practice right across from NSU. I'm currently employed at NSU. I've been working there for 4 years, and just with the need of mental health services right now, I really want to expand that within the community and open a private practice.
Okay. And it looks like it's in the old warehouse?
It's right beside it. It's right beside it. So it's the warehouse, and then it's that empty space to the right of
empty
it.
space, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Any questions, Commissioners?
As far as the
Where it's
dimensions
placed
and
in
The
everything?
dimensions of the sign and,
There's actually, there should be a third page.
Yeah, we
On
got
the
the-
building, there's a little
Oh, I
area
see,
that shows
uh-huh.
where there was a sign for A and J, with
Right.
Mr. LaCour had his sign.
Right,
So she's gonna place hers in that same little space.
Okay.
okay, so that,
and that is in compliance with the ordinance.
It is.
Okay.
I move to approve the application.
Second.
Mr. Donahoe has moved to approve the application as presented. Dr. Owens has seconded. Any further discussion?
Thank you.
All in favor? Aye.
good, fine.
What about Mr. Melder? Thank you very much. What about Mr. Melder?
I think what happened, I think there's some miscommunication with Dr. Melder, because the last time he came, and he asked for permission to do this concrete slab
Right.
when he came before, so I'm thinking that just because we told him to present the application, that that's all he had to do.
Oh, that he didn't have
actually
to show
be
up.
here.
Oh,
That's what I'm thinking. I didn't reach out to him,
He just doesn't give us enough information to work with.
yeah, we don't.
so
okay.
if this is, I haven't heard anything else from him since he
Okay.
brought this. He gave this to us like the next
We
day.
can call him, I mean, I don't know if you want to, but.
I mean, he had mentioned something to me that, before the meeting, that it was just to like extend the slab out from where you see on that photograph where all the picture, I mean, like the barbecue pit is and the plants, just extend that out, but I don't know the dimensions of it, in
Do you give
fairness.
the dimensions at all?
No, well, we don't have enough to work with, so,
Yeah.
can you contact him,
We will.
please? And
See what his
ask him if he'll come in January. I don't think there's any kind of emergency. Is that acceptable to everybody? That's okay?
I'm surprised he didn't do that.
Well, maybe there, like she said, maybe there was a miscommunication, so
We
we'll,
should have put on here the size, but.
yeah, it would need to, we need
yeah,
to have
otherwise we
all
would
of
have had
that.
enough, but that's
Is
fine.
there any other new business?
No, ma'am.
Under other business, Mr. Sidney Evans and I had a conversation this morning. He's representing the First United Methodist Church, and the church wants to build a columbarium somewhere on the property toward the back of the church, but we don't know where, we don't know materials, we don't know anything about it. He will come on January the 3rd. He'll be on our agenda. Marion Salter and I are going to meet with Mr. Evans before January the 3rd to try and get the correct information, because that's going to be right in the middle of the landmark district. So, does anybody have any objection to that?
No, I just couldn't, what is he gonna build there? I couldn't hear.
A columbarium, where you put the ashes. The Episcopal Church.
Ethel's house?
I don't
That's what I
know
was
that.
wondering, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know.
that's-
That's why we need a plat, we need to know size.
What would we do if he did opt to put it behind the Robo house? Would we?
We don't know
obviously
if that's even part of the church property. I mean, all of that is, but
It's
is
just
that
a
part
little
of the?
concerning is that what if they try to sell that house?
I know, that's what we gotta find out.
Because
Find out
you-
more
you
about
sell
it.
The house in the backyard with a columbarium in it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Well, I know, it just says that.
I don't know where else they'd put it.
I don't either, because the other backs up to your parents.
Well, I don't think it would be back there, but we just don't, he did not have the information last month, and then there was a miscommunication. So I had left a message, in fact, I left a couple for him, and he's wants to come in January. So by January, hopefully we'll have a completed application, or the beginning of one. We may have to walk this through and go on site like we've done with some others. So if no one objects, Ms. Salter and I will meet with Mr. Evans and go from there.
What's he wanting to do? He's wanting to bury ashes?
He wants to build a columbarium, which is the name of the structure that you put the ashes in. You can either have it fixed where there's a little drawer that comes out, or you can have an urn. There are just a lot of different options. The Episcopal Church here has one in
A
the
lot of
back.
churches have them.
Yeah, the Methodist Church is beginning to put them in a lot of churches. So, but that's about all that I know. And I have a little something for y'all. I appreciate the fact that you all are very diligent about attending, and sometimes it's not real convenient, and sometimes we haven't had any really explosions, though, have we?
This has been kind of
I
calm.
haven't broken any records lately. I've tried, though.
You have tried, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't speeding tickets yet?
I haven't yet.
Yeah. In fact, I told Mary and Sandra I was mad at her because I had to write my own present.
Oh, Jim Bob spoiled you, didn't he?
Merry Christmas. She did.
Oh, Mary, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Just
thank
a little,
you,
just a
sweet.
little
Thank you.
Would you pass that down to Melissa?
And I want to apologize to everybody because I was a few minutes late, but like I said, I was breaking speed
Well,
records.
that's,
And there's just a lot of traffic in town. It's just, you know,
I think they're used to me now. They see my truck and they go, oh, that's that lady from Natchitoches. Just leave her alone. Because they've given me so many tickets on that, on I-49 over the years. I've been working.
haven't had any real explosions like we have had in the past few years, because now the bridge is coming. So, there'll be some,
I was thinking about that this weekend. Oh,
yeah, and the Methodist Church is coming. Marion and I are Methodists. It always makes me feel sick. But Merry Christmas, and hopefully I'll be back on January the 3rd, and hope everybody. has a good holiday.
2022. Hard to believe.
That's unbelievable.
When I walked out of the house this morning, I thought, oh my gosh, 2021 or 2022. Then we had a board meeting all afternoon for the Louisiana school, and by the time we walked out, it was cold. It was warm. and
Yeah, it was summer this morning.
Yeah, we walked in, it was warm, walked out.
Winter this afternoon.
I watch the weather every day, so I dressed for coming home today. I put my jacket in the car because I knew, and when I went to lunch, it was cold today. So I
Well,
kinda
thank
dressed
you
for it.
very much, and Merry Christmas, and David, thank you, and Chantrell, thank
Do
you.
we need a motion to adjourn?
We do.
I move to adjourn.
Mr. Donahoe has moved to adjourn.
Second motion. Second.
Melissa has seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
What did
All
y'all
right.
go down? Did you take your vote?